sharp, dull.
Hi Skylar, thanks for coming in. So today we're going to do a chiropractic adjustment, and you've been having some back pain.
Mm-hmm.
Where exactly is it located?
On my lower back.
Lower back. And do you have any shoulder pain, any limited positions?
Yes, my shoulders.
Okay. Are you able to have full range of motion?
It's pretty full range, yes.
Okay. A little bit about your history. Do you have any hypertension in your family?
Yes.
Okay. Any brain injury?
No.
Okay. Have you had any spine surgeries?
No.
Okay. Any neck, shoulder, or knee replacement?
No.
Okay. And are you taking any medicine on a daily basis?
No.
Have you had an x-ray before?
Yes.
Okay. So we definitely want to take an x-ray today and see exactly what we're dealing with. But I'm going to try to do an adjustment and see if that helps with your pain. First, we need to assess and check exactly what it is that you're dealing with. I'm going to do a few tests. We're going to measure the range of motion and if there is any hyper or hypomobility in the spine. Okay? Let's go ahead and have you face the wall. I'm going to take a look at your back and shoulders first.
Okay.
A bit of fresh air. Those gloves, and I'll start by assessing your back. Okay, to put your hair up. Okay, so immediately we're noticing that there is a little bit of inflammation on the right side. I'm looking for symmetry and elevations in muscle groups that are tied to the spine. Okay. I'm going to check, see if there's any temperature variations. Here is definitely a little bit warmer. Are you feeling any pain along the spine?
A little.
Okay. So go ahead and tell me when you don't feel the pain anymore.
Now.
Okay, so it starts from the middle. So that's about C, a T3. But a lot of the pain that originates from the mid point back actually is sent to the plexus from the cervical spine. So there are a few points here in the back that we can definitely adjust so that we are targeting these group muscles. Okay. Alright, I'm going to press down on the same point where you experienced more pain. I'm going to have you lift your arm in a 90-degree angle with your body and stop right there. Okay. Now go ahead and slowly move it above your head and stop right there. You can bring it back. So we'll do the same thing on the left side. So first do a 90-degree angle. Okay. Now go ahead and slowly move it above your head and stop right there. Okay, you can bring it back to center. I'm going to check your scapula. Since the right side does seem to be inwardly inverted, I'm going to check this side first and see exactly what we're dealing with. Checking for immobility. So I'm going to do a few tests here. First, I'm going to have you kind of go over your chest and touch your left shoulder only with your left hand. Relax the other arm. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have you come back to center with this arm. Okay, so it already moved, which is great. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Okay, come back to center. Okay. So hold the same thing on this side. First, I'm just going to palpate without any movement so that we can compare sides. Okay. So with your left hand, go ahead and touch your right shoulder. That was good movement there. Okay. That. And come back to center. Any pain as I'm pressing down here?
Yes.
Okay. So that's definitely the part that's limiting the mobility at the thoracic region. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to make a slight adjustment here. Okay, so I'm going to try and do the same thing. Touch your right shoulder. Any pain here?
Yes.
Okay. You can come back to center. Just going to do another adjustment. See if that helps. Alright, I'm going to have you do the same thing slowly. Any pain as I'm pressing down here?
No.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to have you first lay down. We're going to take a look at your shoulders and your back. I'm softening the muscles. I'm just going to unclip your hair. I'm going to do skin pulling first. This helps to increase circulation in the area that we're trying to adjust. Do a neurological test. Is going to help to determine if there is any inflammation in this area. So we're going to do some measurements, starting from the last cervical. Slight variation at T3. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark that. Okay, it's about 10-degree change at T4. There's a lot of inflammation in this area for you. And the closer we get to the point where you indicate you have more pain, definitely getting more frequent. I see normally these fluctuations in spine surgery patients. Okay, so it does slow down as we're moving past that point, which is a good sign. Going to do an adjustment here. I'm going to use exactly these points to minimize any immobility. Have you take a full deep breath in and breathe out. I will do that one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and take off the necklace. I'll just put it on this side, so we can take a look at your neck. there's a lot of fibrous tissue in this area. We do need to soften these muscles before we do any adjustments. I'm going to apply an anti-inflammatory oil. Pain as I'm doing this. I'm so sorry. This is going to help to soften the tissue and make the transition a lot easier. I'm going to do a little bit of hair pulling. This helps to release some of that tension that you accumulated in this cervical region. hair pulling does help with inflammation and reduce swelling. Okay, moving up to the crown. Do a little bit of lymphatic work. So we're going to focus on the lymph that is in the neck and shoulder region. I'm going to lower the straps from the shirt. Perfect. I'm going to apply an anti-inflammatory oil. So we want to move the lymph up. We're using very gentle strokes. Do a few testing here. Go ahead and tell me if you feel less sharp or dull.
Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. 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 Dull. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. 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 sharp, sharp, sharp.
Okay. I'm going to listen to your spine. We're looking for abnormal microscopic sounds. Going to move to the shoulder area. Okay, very little movement here as compared with the center. So we're looking for increased inflammation, swelling. You want to make sure that in today's treatment we are assessing the physical part of the spine. Little movement along the spine. That's something that we definitely are happy to see. This is going to feel a little bit cold. Following pressure point therapy, using a little bit of cryotherapy to tackle the inflammatory markers. Going to feel cold as well. Just going to go in a little bit deeper and decrease inflammation in the cervical region. to use cupping therapy to release blood flow